Hello and welcome back. My name is Vlad and in today's video I'm gonna show you another part of my whiskey collection, and this time I'm gonna show you blended Scotch whiskies. Hope you enjoy. I have a few bottles of blended Scotch whiskey which I have purchased by the last couple of years, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of the blended Scotch whisky, of course. I prefer single malt whiskies, but sometimes it's good to reset your taste and try something different as a single malt whiskies. That's why I like to buy time to time so good blended Scotch whiskey. First one in my collection, black bottle, and this is Alchemy series. In this case, number 3, sweet and nutty, Anden oak, 46.3% of ABV, same as Bunnahabhain, Deanston and Tobermory. Non-chill filtered. I haven't tried this yet, I haven't opened this bottle yet, but I will in some point. Number 4, blended Scotch whisky, smoke and salted caramel, black bottle, smoke and dagger, same strength, 46.3% of ABV. Quite nice. I opened this one, I tried this one already. I do like it, to be honest. And this is number 2, Alchemy series. Also 46.3% of ABV, non-chill filtered. Got all my black bottles in my collection. And now we're going to something very special and very nice. Thompson Brothers, 6 years old, blended Scotch whisky, TB/BSW. I do love this one. This is quite sherry bomb, to be honest. Blended Scotch whisky, sherry bomb, 46%, non-chill filtered, no color added. Lovely stuff. Compass box, Transistor, whiskey created in cooperation with Brewdog Distilling Company as a part of the series Boilermaker. And this whiskey should be paired with the Brewdog Punk IPA. I got this bottle from the Brewdog in my town, in Birmingham, in my city, when I went to have a nice stout beer with my friends, and I noticed this bottle on the shelf, so I purchased this bottle. I bought this bottle to try. Quite nice blended Scotch whisky, to be honest. 43%, non-chill filtered, no color added, as it says on the label. Quite okay. Quite nice. Another whiskey created for the same purpose, Boilermaker series, Skeleton Key. I did video, I think, about this one, and this one should be paired with stout, some stout beers, and quite peated whiskey, to be honest. I do like this whiskey being created by Duncan Taylor, 46% of ABV. Most of the whiskey came from Bunnahabhain distillery, if I remember right. Very nice and lovely blended Scotch whisky. Another one, Antiquary, 15 years old, Bordeaux red wine casks, 43% of ABV. I haven't opened this one yet, but sounds quite interesting. I will do this in some point. Another one, Grand Old Par, aged 12 years old, 43%. Nice little bulky bottle. I do love this bottle. Kiningvi blended Scotch whisky. That's the experimental series, I think. 48% of ABV. 48.2 actually % of ABV. whiskey about 3-4 years old, I think. Quite nice. I do like it. We Mongrel, batch number 2, blended Scotch whisky. Two type of casks, PX and Oloroso sherry casks, non-chill filtered, no color added. 19 years old, 52.2% of ABV. Quite nice sherry bomb, lovely dark whiskey. But if I remember right, this is only blended Scotch whisky from the name. Actually, this is blended malt whisky. I heard these rumors all around. So I'm pretty sure this is blended malt whiskey, but label states blended Scotch, so I'm taking this one as a blended Scotch then. Another one, 8 years old blended Scotch whisky from Marks and Spencer, 42% of ABV. Just opened this one yesterday. That's the gift from my colleague, work colleague. Cannot tell you anything about this one at this point. And few bottles left. Johnny Walker Red Rye Finish. I've been told this is the best red Johnny Walker red label ever. And to be honest, this is completely different to the original Johnny Walker red label. That's been finished in the rye casks, I think, and quite nice blended Scotch whisky, but this is not the best red label which I ever tried, which I ever had, to be honest, because this one is the best which I ever had. This is Johnny Walker red label from the 70s. Very, very old whiskey and really nice, very honeyed, very waxy whiskey. Reminds me Clynelish, reminds me Brora even, to be honest. So quite nice blended Scotch whisky. The best Johnny Walker, I think, which I ever had. I can do review if you're interested. And 3 more bottles. 3 old bottles. This is Teachers from the 90s. Completely different story to the recent release of Teachers Highland Cream Whiskies. If we have a Teachers and Johnny Walker, we need to have also the Bells. This bottle is Bell Extra Special from the 80s. 43% of ABV, same as this Teachers whiskey. Quite heavy on the sherry side, I need to say, and also quite interesting whiskey. And last but not least, White Horse blended Scotch whisky. This bottle is probably bottled at the 90s, 1 liter as well. I purchased this one from a local off-license shop. I paid, I think, £16 for this one. All rest of it, that old whiskies, I bought from the auction, but this one was at my local shop. So that's my collection of blended Scotch whiskies. I hope you like it. If you ever try any of those, just let me know in the comments down below. Would be much appreciated. And thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Thank you very much for your support, for your time. And remember, guys, take care about yourselves, about your families, drink your whiskey, enjoy your life, and see you soon. Bye.